about the Orioles and the Red Sox. The chat is already talking about this. Orioles, hey, hallelujah. They can win a game. They finally got a win last night. What's your breakdown for Orioles and Red Sox today?
Yeah, so we got Lucas Giolito, who was really good 5 years ago, and we have Cade Povich, who's never been good. So how do we approach this game? I have the Red Sox better than the Orioles in almost every category, but just a little bit better. I got them both batting pretty mediocre, around 15 out of 30 teams. And looking at the bullpen, both bullpens below average. This includes current form. It doesn't mean that they're always below average. It just means like right now they're performing below average in Major League Baseball. I have them both ranked right around 16. And starting pitching, I have both of these guys ranked almost towards the bottom out of 200 pitchers. So if anything in this game, I would take an over. And I just looked at Pinnacle and it's 8. So I think over 8 would be a good way to approach this game because both bullpens are performing somewhat poorly, but both starting pitchers are just absolutely horrible right now. I think even mediocre lineups would be capable of getting over an 8 in this one. And if you got a 4-4 game, you're going to go over. So I think over is the way to go in this one.
Tokyo Brandon and the license plate joining us here. Tokyo, thanks so much. I know the time is crazy for you, but we're going to break down one more code, and I know you've got a really nice promo code for us. Talk a little bit of Mariners and Astros. Kirby for Seattle, McCullers for Houston. What do you make of this pitching matchup, and how's this game break down?
Yeah, my promo code is TB3, and if you use TB3, you can get 3 days all access to my plays for just $39. It's a pretty good deal considering 5% plays are $35. So it's only $4 more than that if I release a 5% play in the next 3 days. You get your value back. I have a 4% in MLB today, and we're going to talk about the daily show that I do in just a minute. Total bases. But first, let me get to the Mariners and Astros. So this game is the biggest mystery box of the day. We got George Kirby going for Seattle, and it's going to be his first start of the season, coming off injury. And we got Lance McCullers, who has a couple starts under his belt, but he's performed horribly. However, Lance McCullers is a pretty good pitcher. I don't know what's wrong with him this year. If you remember when the Astros were making a playoff run, he was their go-to guy. He was really good, had an ERA under 2, and he was just dealing. Since he's come back, he's been horrible. I have him ranked on a curve of 30. I have him ranked 28 out of 30 starting pitchers, which is really bad. George Kirby's the thing. I don't know what to really expect from him. And both teams are not really batting very well right now. They're both in the bottom 20 of major league teams. The one thing I do like is Seattle's bullpen. They're performing quite well right now. And Houston's bullpen's performing quite well as well. So how do you approach a game where you have 2 bad starting pitchers? Well, not necessarily bad, but used to be good and performing poorly starting pitchers. 2 lineups that are performing kind of poorly at the moment, and 2 solid bullpens. No, it might be a little dangerous, but I think under is the only way to go in this game. It's gonna don't bet the farm. Make a small play on the under in this one. Yes. Make a small play on the under in this one. This is really a mystery box because we don't know what to expect from Kirby. I don't expect either of the starters to go very deep in this one, and I think it'll be bullpen reliant. So in that case, I think they're both pretty solid. I would go under in this one.
Yeah, you brought up McCullers. You were a scout. You did this, professionally. What do you guys do when, or what did you guys do when there was a pitcher where there wasn't an injury? His stuff was just gone. Like, what's the process for you guys?
It happens. And as a scout, we're mostly scouting guys who have not pitched in MLB before. So we're not really scouting the guys who are veterans and losing their stuff. But it doesn't really happen on the guys that we're going after. I was going to interesting story. I did go to Otani's high school when he was pitching, and he and Kikuchi went to the same high school. So I got to see them when they were in high school in my scouting days. That was an interesting story. I've seen Darvish in high school. I've seen quite a few Japanese pitchers, but guys do lose their stuff. I don't think that's the case with McCullers. I think he's just rusty coming off injury. I think my opinion is he's going to be back to his old self soon, but whether it's today or not, I'm not so sure.